My name is Jollz. I'm a Radiant player. If you're enjoying this type of content, be sure to like and subscribe, considering 80% of you guys are still not subscribed. I do these coaching sessions live, so you're more than welcome to swing by the stream and ask questions. If you're interested in coaching yourself, click the link in the description, click the book a lesson button, and select your plan and time. Lastly, if you want a chance to win free coaching, be sure to comment down below your Discord name and why you think you deserve it. I'll be picking out a person randomly. Other than that, enjoy the video. All right, so we're playing Fade. We buy Ghost. This is the buy, yeah. We got Dink, though. Probably backside. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you didn't even get to play that first round, right? You get flashed, you get dinked, and then you get killed through the smoke. Isn't the Hunt's a little bit too high? It depends where it lands, but that's fine. It was a safe round anyway. Okay, this is a 4v5. We have the gun advantage. We're not really doing anything. I feel like we don't really have a plan here. We're not really going A. We're not really... What are we doing? I feel like we're autopiloting. Careful. Oh, this is very risky. Oh! Okay. This whole thing was very extremely. We knife out into sight. Okay, why is this scary? Why is this scary, chat? We don't know where they are. They could be backside. Yeah, backside is not cleared. Absolutely. Absolutely. Two people are hookah. We are exposed from... Okay, so be very careful here. We don't have backside clear. Plus, we are planting in the open because the smoke won't cover us long. Plus, we have a lot of time to work with, and we don't have to plan right away. Look at that. We are just... They see us, by the way. We are sticking out at least their shoulder here. They can spam us easily here. This right here is scary. Look. This angle? Do they see us here, man? I know that we have Reyna now in spawn, but they could have already been out. They could have already been out. They could have timing this Reyna, right? They could have easily timinged Urena, who was picking up on here. We're overexposing ourselves to too many angles. Okay, good suck. Okay. Pretty sure the last one's hookah, yeah. All right. So that was good. But everything, you know, up until that point was very scary. Oh, we didn't check that. Good trade, though. Yeah, this is tough. Yeah, we throw the suck. And... Wow. Great timing. Whoa! Okay. So, the play here to stay alive was great. The biggest thing that I'm noticing now is we're exposing ourselves to too many angles too often. Great job staying alive, but I feel like we're exposing ourselves to too many angles when we're not ready for them. So after we cross in the showers, we don't peek into heaven there, right? Autopiloting our decision making and positioning a bit. So even this, look at where our mouse is. Look at this. Look at this. Look what we're exposed to. And look what our gun... We can't shoot yet. We can't even shoot yet. Look what we're exposed to.
Come out with me. Fuck.
I mean, Jet should have. I don't think we really need to rush it, though, right? The two things. One, it should be communicated. It should be communicated that we're going to commit here. We're asking the Jet if we're going to commit here. Using our util... you can use your dogs to kind of clear certain angles before we jump out necessarily. Even though you are right, there could have been measures that you could have handled this a little bit better, and we could have went slower. We have a minute on the clock. We don't need to commit to this to this fight. I think if you would have communicated for your Jet to come out, then it would have been good, but we can't expect our Jet to come out and jump out of hookah with you without a single comm, right? Like, we didn't really say, hey guys, let's take this site together, or hey Jet, you want to commit? I'll throw my eye here and we jump out. Something needs to be said, because if you don't have the person on the same page as you, then it's going to be very hard. Now, if you said it and then they still don't listen, which happens, don't get me wrong, that definitely does happen. That happens in my games and I'm mauled. Then you can get upset, right? If you calmed it and then they still don't do it, now you can get upset. Now you can mold, and that's exactly when I would mold.
I swear to God.
I feel like we're a little tilted. right? I feel like it might be a mental thing too. Trade?
Fucking so done with everything.
Understandable, right? We go out to try and swing. We don't get the trade. Listen, it's tilting. I get it. I get it. I know. I know. However, if you are in this sort of state, it will impact your gameplay. Understand that. If you are in a state like this when you're playing, it will make you play worse. I don't know a single person who thinks clearer when they're upset. I don't know a single person that does that. When you are in a state like this, maybe from a previous game or not, I would recommend taking a break, okay? Taking a break is the best way to fixing mental. Watch some anime, watch the TV show, go outside, get some food, take a shower, whatever. I think on an alternate universe, you probably win that trade. You get that trade if you weren't as tilted before that round. Being tilted is the #1 reason for being heart-stuck, true. Ooh, that's a nice little YouTube title, you know? You know, maybe they just had a bad day or something, you know? It happens. Look, so you see what we're doing here? Look at this pathing. In an alternate universe, we die here. We are exposing ourselves to way too many angles. Listen, the only angle that you should be exposed from is the one that you're looking at. You know what I mean? Like, this is scary stuff. It's more so like our positioning when we are taking fights or moving. How we peeking stuff is very kind of scuffed. We should have died there. We really should have died there. We have dog. Yeah.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, we're playing the bomb. It's good. Good. Actually, our positioning is fine. Our positioning is good. It's how we're peeking is the problem. No, that's not good. Yeah, we actually wasted our dog. I feel like so this, I would have saved this for when they tap. Yeah, if they don't shoot the dog, then you just peek when they're stunned, you win the rounds. And if they shoot the dog, you get them off the tap, you win the rounds. It's basically like a free way. And in this universe, she could have gotten half, killed you, and finished, right? And then that was the round. So it was riskier to do this play. Yeah. Crosshair placement. Crosshair placement when we're going quick. And our movement is ahead of our crosshair. This is the biggest thing that I'm noticing. What does it mean to have your movement ahead of your crosshair? Basically, you're peeking the corner before your aim is actually ready for it. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. Look at this. We finally got punished for it. Look at this. Look at our crosshair, man. This is an angle. This is an angle. This is an angle. Yeah, this is grief. 5 stacking after we win pistol. A little bit of a throw, I won't lie. But at least you guys are together, so you're not giving them guns. I mean, not the worst. Not the worst idea. Could have been worse. Could have been playing aggressive by yourself, you know? It just 5-man, like, death balled around. It's not... It really is not that bad, because you're not giving up guns to them. I'm tripping.
I need you guys to hold sight.
We're doing a little bit of a little mauled. I mean, they're not commenting in chat when they're mauling, right? So it's not the worst. It's not good for your mental either. Crosshair placement. Hey, it was a good one. We get one. There was one close on you. Oh.
You, possibly.
Yeah, Omen. Good dog. Very nice. We're reloading a little bit too early, I think. After getting this kill, I probably wouldn't have reloaded. We have 13 bullets. I feel like we're reloading a little bit too much. I know we canceled the reload, but the animation still went off, right? They could have gotten traded, right? It's more so about the animation than it is about reloading. That we're not getting value out of that, right? We don't get any value out of that. Maybe for our teammate there, perhaps, but our Jet would have seen them. What did Kafira do well in the session? So I like your lineups. I think your lineups are pretty good. For the most part, you're getting pretty good info out of your eyes. Your overall flicks to where you should be aiming are good. What should Kafira spend time practicing before the next? Okay, here's the big one. Okay, so the biggest things that I'm noticing, I would say there's like 3 things. Number 1, crosshair placement. Our crosshair placement, a lot of the time, especially when we're going fast, always at the ground. It's way too low. It's never ready for the angles that we're doing. We're always behind our movement. And what that means is basically you're peeking the angles before your aim is ready to actually take that gunfight. Always make sure that your aim is ready with the angle that you're going to be exposed to. Also, when you're taking an angle, you're looking for a fight, you should only be exposed to that angle. And you're not exposing yourself to too many. Right? That's like a big problem that I'm noticing. We're exposed to like 2-3 different angles. Better players will punish you for that. Another thing too, I think you get tilted pretty easily, and I think it's like a mental thing, right? Like when you are tilted, you don't play as good as you normally do. So I would recommend usually taking a break, just focusing on improving yourself rather than the kind of teammates that you get on your team. If you focus on improving, you'll eventually climb. What should we work on our next session? Okay. For the next session, I definitely want to start to take a look at what we are overall doing on the, in the rounds. I feel like we don't really have any direction of what we're doing. What ults do they have? What's their habits? What ults do we have? An overall plan for the round. I think we're kind of just autopiloting a lot of the attack side. So I kind of want to take a look at that in the next one. All right.